The images you have just seen are not possible to see under normal conditions at any zoo in the world. Yet all these images were filmed at Chessington Zoo last April during a bank holiday weekend. Zoos, in their present form, are not sound economic investments. They are caught between changing social attitudes towards the whole concept of caged animals and innovative electronic media entertainment of the late 20th century. Chessington Zoo occupies a unique site. Its 64 acres are set in London's Green Belt, within 17 miles of central London, and with generous access by both road and rail. Within a 25-mile radius, there is a population of potential patrons who could bring about staggering social and economic rewards. However, to effectively take advantage of this opportunity, Chessington Zoo must change, and this film is about that change and how and when it could come about. The present Chessington Zoo experience consists of a zoo that has grown over the years with no particular order or focus, and with animal enclosures of questionable quality. In addition to the zoo, there are a series of coin-operated attractions which allow for visitor participation. A ride concession area, and most recently we saw the addition of a human circus. A fairground made up of rather seedy-looking rides and games of skill, and a train ride that travels through much of the site. This ape house, which forms the main focus of the animal collection, will be redesigned for the next season.
It's like King Kong all over again.
Within the site, there are also the remnants of a series of formal gardens that date back to the time when they were part of a private estate. We've been to the site, we've visited it, we've seen it with a peak crowd there, right? And this is really a model of the site, 64 acres. And the site is made up of various elements. Before we get to those elements, this is the main roadway here, with the principal access being through and to the parking lot here. The entrance is here. The zoo elements are the animal area, small animal area here, zoo here, the new bird garden over in this area here, the central core area with Burns Stub and where the fair used to be, and up here we have the circus. In terms of developing the existing site, we think what it needs more is entertainment that's going to attract people rather than developing much further the present infrastructure. Before we go to the entertainment, we'd suggest that some elements of the site should be updated for next year. Presently, we have a very long frontage with very little visibility of the site from that road frontage. And we'd like to develop the parking lot into a much more festive, amusing, graphically amusing element which will draw people to the site. We also believe that the present entrance kiosks and arrangement doesn't work effectively, and we see a redesign of that, making it much more comfortable, much more of an attraction to go through. And the same basic idea we would repeat for the entrance to the circus, plus the proposed new steam fair, and also the Macmillan play area, which will be developed in the central core. In terms of the two new attractions, we're talking about, up here on the hill, is putting in the steam fair. The steam fair would, when put in place, be the finest and most complete collection of steam-powered rides in the world. It will have a ride capacity equal to that of the existing fairground. It is proposed that the present collection be moved onto the site for next year, and in addition to the rides, various games of skill will be developed that fit with feeling, theme and overall ambience of the steam fair. In addition to that, we're proposing developing within the central core area here, at the back of Burnt Stub, and just between Burnt Stub and the remnants of the former garden, a Macmillan play area. It will have a very substantial capacity and will incorporate many of the buildings and elements that exist within the core area. The Macmillan play area will emphasize playful participation for all the family, with adequate rain and shade cover being provided by both platform and canopies, and the use of existing buildings wherever possible. The existing train ride will travel through this area, with the station being located in the middle of the play area. This is our plan for the future of Chessington Zoo. You may have noticed during our titles that we refer to it as Chezoo. And we think it would be rather nice, as the future develops with Chezoo, that Chezoo comes to represent in the minds of the people who come there a fun, family, humorous, entertaining centre.